Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot. Today we're going to do a yes or no pick a card. We're going to get some insight as to why or why not, get some additional information, some guidance when that's necessary, and we'll go ahead and choose between 4 different piles here. First of all, to everyone who's been here before, to the subscribers, to those of you who have booked personal readings, I appreciate you very, very much, so thank you so much. The timestamps are going to be in the description box below, along with my email if you have questions, comments, suggestions, or would like to book a personal reading. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Today, the first choice is here. This is clear quartz. All right, so pile 2, this is a pyrite. Pile 3, this is green fluorite. And pile 4, this is argonite. All right, so we have choice 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's all just take a moment, take a deep breath, release anything that you were holding on to before you came to sit down for this reading, and we'll get started. Hi, pile 1, this is your choice. This is the clear quartz cluster. And this oracle card is a card that I shuffled for, so we'll take a look at that at the end. We're going to start off with some tarot today, and then we'll look at some oracle. All right, so let's see. What do we have? Angels, spirits, and guides. Okay, I take what flips out. So your first card is the 4 of Cups, the flood, followed by the 5 of Cups, spilling. Wow, interesting. Okay, ooh, they're flying. You've got the Sister of Earth, which is the Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles, along with the 6 of Earth, which is the 6 of Pentacles, Beauty. All right. Right away for you, group 1, we've got the 4 of water and the 5 of water. So this is Cups energy. Cups always has to do with our emotions. It's divine feminine energy. Okay, so the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups, they come together because, you know, on this card, it's called spilling. There's something here that you've lost out on. There's something here that's missing in your life. There's something that's leaving you wanting more, needing more. But yet you're, with this 4 of Cups here, you're not really certain that it's all going to work out. You're not certain that you're going to have the support, the ability. This is a little bit of emotionally withdrawn because you've had some, you know, things that have not worked out. So it's been something that kind of continuously like trips you up and knocks you over. We've got Cancer energy and Scorpio energy here. So with these energies, both these energies are energies of needing connection, needing support, needing a solid foundation, really wanting to have a partnership. And that doesn't have to be an emotional partnership, but it can be, okay? But this is a lot about feeling connected and feeling grounded and feeling like you're missing out on something. And then we've got the Sister of Earth and the 6 of Earth. So this is your Pentacle energy, but again, this is Earth energy. This is also divine feminine energy. This can have to do with material things like money, job, career. So for some of you, you really have been challenged about maybe finding that job that you've been looking for, finding something that resonates with you, finding something that can support you. But this is showing that there's been some imbalances in the past. So maybe some of the opportunities that you tried to get, maybe some of the opportunities didn't come to fruition for you. Maybe you were kind of going down the wrong path and it wasn't the right thing. This is Taurus energy. Taurus is second house. It's always concerned about our material goods. It's, work and money and the things that we have and the things we're trying to get. This is also ruled by Venus, and Venus is about the things that we desire, the things that we really want to have. And then we have the Sister of Earth here, and that's kind of new energy coming in to say you're just on the brink of something new. You're just about to move through some kind of transformation. Something is going to happen. Some kind of birth is going to happen. So that's like something new, right? Something you haven't seen before, you haven't done before, you haven't experienced before. Something that's going to bring in some stability, some financial stability, something that's going to like ease the stress and the strain on you a little bit. This is also kind of indicative of you coming out of this darker energy of the 4 and 5 of cups, because this is a very opportunistic energy, right? Looking forward, expecting good things. For some of you who work on the law of attraction, it's really, you've really done a lot with focusing your energy only on that which you want, because you know that if we spend any energy on things that we don't want, that is feeding that energy and gives more and more of that. Okay, so as a result of your due diligence and persevering and going forward and being open to something new that's going to bring some stability, right? Some balance into your life, some greater financial foundations, you're going to move out of this energy of feeling like you've been in a really tough spot, or things have been really difficult, or you just can't get ahead, or every time you try and do something, it just kind of falls apart. So someone here has tried to start their own business and that hasn't worked out. You know, some of the greatest financially successful business owners will tell you first and foremost that they had to fail many times, okay? So while it's incredibly difficult for us when we don't achieve, when we don't meet our expectations, when something seems like a failure, it's easy and understandable that we fall into this energy. But with a little bit of balance, because that's what this requires as well. The 6 of Earth requires a little bit of balance of thoughts, emotions, feelings, and energy, where where your time and energy goes. That's where things start to kind of flow, right? All right. And let's see what else we have for you. Okay, you have spiritual guides, number 13. How would you like to be more spiritually connected? Do you have any unresolved issues from the past? What magical qualities do you possess? Okay, so this 13 reduces to 4. This is 4th house. So we've got Cancer here with 4th house. We've talked a lot about foundations. Sometimes we need some connection with the spiritual realm. Sometimes we need to connect with our guides, with the higher dimensions, so that we can not completely eliminate, because sometimes that's asking a lot, but so we can kind of mitigate or minimize some of the fears that we have and the worries, so we can stay focused on the new opportunities that are coming in, okay? And then here's the other thing you have: birth and babies. What do you need to nurture and or develop? In what ways do you feel vulnerable? Are you feeling overwhelmed by responsibility? Okay, so we just talked about how the sister of Earth is about kind of starting something new, birthing something new, new opportunities. So yet again, Spirit is showing us that with this 18 reducing to 9, this is the end of a cycle, and now it's time to start again, to believe again, to trust again. And some of you, it's going to be required that you connect with your spirit guides, right? Your ancestors, whoever that it is that you resonate with. And at the bottom of the deck, renewal and rebirth. So now you have this twice. 41, examine what you resist discarding, reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start, clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. Yes, so this heavy, dark energy clutters our life and prevents us from seeing potential. It prevents us from stepping forward. So, when we see this Phoenix rising, it talks a lot about this, right? This has been really difficult, but yet again, we see opportunity. We try to balance out what we think is imbalanced, and we connect with the divine to give that guidance, right? To get that guidance. And then from there, we see what's new, what's opportunistic, what we can do to change our situation, because we're in a state of balance. We're in a state of equal giving and receiving. Okay, both of these energies are Taurus energy. That's that second house about increasing your financial situation. Money aspects are improved. All right, your job situation is improved. You're ready for something different. You're ready for something new. All right, so it might just be some kind of a promotion. It might be going into a completely different industry. It might be moving forward on an opportunity that in the past you wouldn't have because you didn't believe you had what it took, because maybe some of you have heard that from other people, or you've had very controlling people that you've had to work with or work for that, didn't support your efforts and didn't appreciate you for what you did. And that, unfortunately, it's really a reflection on their level of consciousness and how they're not quite where you are yet. So we kind of have to rise above in that situation. And then you have 15, appreciation. So here we go again, being appreciated for what you do, appreciating all the opportunities and the things that come to you. Gratitude is one of those amazing things that helps us lift our spirits, right? We feel good about things. The things that we're grateful for makes us, just by human nature, become grateful for more things. So for you, it's going to be important to connect with your spirit guides. It's going to be important to kind of get into that time during the day or at night or whatever, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you can do, to just sit and connect in with your guides about what's good in life, what's working in life. Ask for guidance on how to move through the challenges and see opportunities before you. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. This is about your crown chakra. This is about connecting. This is about being connected with the higher realms so that you can clearly see your path. Okay, so we've talked about appreciation, we talked about spirit guides, and then here we are again. This will help you move out of this energy. This is hard energy to move out of. But when we connect in and when we focus on only that which we desire and put that energy, that's when the rebirth, the renewals, and the beautiful new comes into our life. Okay, angel spirits and guides, what else? Completion, closing the door, perfect. So, we've got 5 here, we've got 5 here, 41 and 41, those are all 5s. That's talking about changing your outcome, changing your situation from difficult, challenging things to better, improve things. We're closing the door on this old energy. Rebirth, closing the door. Birth, spirit guides. Look at, there's a deep, deep connection here with the divine coming in so that it can be supportive of you as you transition out of this, which sometimes we need some extra help, right? We're very enthusiastic, we set an intention, and then something happens and triggers us and we fall back into this. So for you, pile 1, Spirit is asking you to connect in because there's a lot of support that's going to come through for you to make your situation, financial, career, that sort of thing, better. And then you have water, number 18, work with the element of water for healing and purification. All right, so we have Cancer and Scorpio here. That's a water sign, more water. So some of you have some significant water placement. But again, this is the number 18. This is about completion because 18 reduces to 9. So completion of these heavy energies. All right, we've seen that a couple of times now. We've seen 18 and 18, 5, 5, 5, 41, 41. You have a lot of synchronicity here with numbers. So if you're seeing those numbers, that's your guides. This is your spirit coming in. And then you have optimism. This is a beautiful card for this group. When we've gone through this and we're looking to this, we certainly need optimism, and spirit will help you with that. I am optimistic, confident, and proficient. Everything I want to achieve is possible. Yes. Let me grab your last card. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or your relationship, or if your fear of aging or death. Repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. And we just had the optimism card. Okay, so strong message from spirit. Hold your faith. They're giving me full body chills. Be optimistic. Try and be courageous and brave as you transition out of this, because changing from one phase of energy into another, we have to be tenacious. We have to be resilient. So again, spirit is all around you. Your guides are all around you. A lot of angelic presence for many of you here. Okay. So this is a yes for you, group 1. A lot of changing into really positive changes in your material world here. All right. If something resonated or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hello, Pile 2. This is your choice. This is pyrite. also known as fool's gold. Okay, so I shuffled for this. We'll take a look at this at the end. All right, let's start with some tarot and see what flips out. And they're flipping already. One of earth, okay, form. This is the eighth of earth. Okay, so something is taking form. Something is coming toward you. Earth is pentacles, that divine feminine energy. So it has everything to do with, you know, what it is that we're trying to manifest. Look at that. Okay, hangman, Neptune energy. One of wind, dawn. Okay, this is the ace of swords. So something pretty major is happening for you for pile 2. And then you have the eight of wind, also sword energy, power shield. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with this, okay? This is the eight of wands. This is the eight of swords. So whenever we see this card, this is air energy, right? So this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is a Gemini card. But this is about indecision, feeling trapped. Sometimes you feel like you're stuck, you're in prison. It's like no matter what you do, you know, nothing comes of it, and you kind of feel like energy's being wasted. There's all these different obstacles that are put before you from external sources, so it's not exactly in your mind that it's you. But what we know from this card is that this is very much a mind game, right? This is very much a mind placement of thoughts and energy based on experiences and situations and outcomes in the past. Do you see how this is like swirling round and round and round? It's like this energy vortex, right? That just keeps going round and round about all the reasons you can't get out of something, change your circumstance, things don't change. And I've been there myself many times. I absolutely, totally get it. It's like it's this thing that just kind of grabs you by the shoulders and shakes you, and you just can't get away from it. And this is why Spirit has shown you the hangman, because this is the energy of trust the universe, that if you take the time to see the possible different perspective, the possible different outcomes, the possible different scenario, or possibly just looking at yourself differently, things can really change, because you have the ace of earth. So this is when the universe comes in to help to create something, turn it into form, right? Make it real, make it manifest. And then you have the one of wind, which is, this is the ace of swords, dawn, like the new dawn, right? Out of the darkness into the light. You can see these images here are like butterflies, which always mean transformation. The dawn is always about a new beginning, a new day, a new start, a new opportunity, okay? Coming from the dark energy, the dark light, into the light. All right, so this is a very positive card for you to get. It's like these dark clouds are kind of separating, and the dark clouds were swirling around with all these concerns and feelings and emotions we had about how we can't get out of our current situation. And it's like, you know, the clouds get moved away, and here's daybreak, and a super important idea is coming to you. Or pay attention to some new thoughts that you have, or pay attention to some new incoming information that you didn't think was coming, or something that points you in the direction of a way to go towards your future, all right, something that you want. Because this is the ace of earth, universe coming in to help whatever it is that you want take form, to create it, to manifest it, all right? So never negating what you've been through and how you feel, but asking to take some time to maybe look, reflect, possibly, potentially change your perspective, even if it's taking on others' ideas that you don't maybe 100% know if it's going to work for you. Maybe there's someone that resonates out there on the internet, a publisher, a writer, a speaker, and can kind of get you to maybe think, okay, maybe I'll go for this again, because there's definitely something new about your future that you can bring to reality. So really positive. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else? What else do we have for pile 2? 44, truth. Remain authentic to your core values. Truth can be masked, so be objective when dealing with emotional issues. Address areas in your life that are not achieving your deepest truth. And you see how she's holding the sword. So we have the Ace of Swords here, right? Cutting through the lies, the distortions, the illusions, right? Cutting to the truth. And then we have the balanced scales here. And this is surrounded by peacock feathers, which for me as the reader is a lot about abundance, right? So this is about you living your true authentic self. This is about you living what's right for you. Some of you know that there's been an imbalance and you're kind of getting to the point where you're starting to see the truth of where that kind of originated, right? Maybe it was other people. Maybe it was not believing in yourself, maybe not trusting yourself, not thinking that you have the potential, but we've got a lot of abundance here when we live our truth, okay? So for some of you, this is a clear message from Spirit, especially with the number 44, which is that is a master number. It has a lot to do with angelic presence and the divine. Right, what else? Angel, spirits, guides. Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain, number 22. Yeah, so this is transmuting this pain, the Eight of Swords. This is about restoring balance. So we have master number 22, 44, and this is a 1 and a 1, so 11. 11, 22, 44. A lot of master numbers for you, group 2. Transmuting pain. When we can transmute that pain, right? This is a lot of pain. We do that through changes in our disposition, our thinking, our perspective, and welcome in, usher in what's new with that Fool's Embrace. And the Fool in Tarot, as you know, is always about not taking the pain, the distortions, the illusions, and the trauma of the past. And that's really hard for us to do. I mean, it's very hard. But if we are set on changing our outcome and changing our ways, we can transmute that pain. So I mentioned to you, 44 is a lot about angelic presence. The archangels to call on for that are always Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Help me transmute this pain, whether it's emotional pain, physical pain, whatever it is, they will help you. And you have a lot of master numbers. So when you see those numbers, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your actions, okay? Because that's how they're going to communicate with many of you. All right. Ooh, this immediately flipped out. Magician and the Mirror. This is you. All right. This is you reflecting on self. 53. 8 is a lot about self. This is about you seeing the truth of the situation, of your scenario, of you. All right. The true you, the beautiful, amazing soul that you are. And having the abilities, the capabilities. See how his crown chakra's all lit up here? Connection to the divine, to clearly make changes, because he's dealing with water here and fire here. Those are two of the most powerful energies to change a situation, to alchemize a situation, for you to act as the magician to change your situation, all right? To bring something that you really want into form. And restoring balance. 22 has a lot to do with balancing things and creating, and we've got those scales there as well. Okay, let's see, what else do we have for you? Angel, spirits, and guides. So real opportunities are coming towards you. The biggest thing is for you to be able to recognize that, accept it, and then move towards creating it. Time to shine. Look at that. 32 creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Yes, do you see? There's so many opportunities here for you, group 2. Beautiful. Angel, spirits, and guides. Pentacles is about money. Pyrite is a great stone to work with for money, right? These are your new thoughts, your new ideas, this new information about your future. Okay. Work-life balance. So we have the scales here, right? So maybe you were in a situation where your life was really out of balance because it was all work, right? Maybe people in your life felt like they haven't been given the attention or the love that they needed because everything's been about work. Maybe you have had to do nothing but work because of financial situations or difficulties where you live, or difficulties with your life, and you're the sole, provider. You're the one who's responsible for taking care of people. Maybe you just feel threatened, like if I don't really work 24/7, I could lose my job. So a work-life balance is going to be important. I work hard and take my rewards for it. I will never be a slave to my job. All right. And the other card that you have is self-worth. There is no one else exactly like me. My inner qualities are priceless. Yeah, and that's your truth, okay? All right, let's see what this card is. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step. Okay, so I see a lot of yellow with you guys. We have self-worth here. Yellow is all about that solar plexus, right? The truth of this is you are most definitely worth these new opportunities, this new breakthrough, this freedom from this dark, heavy energy. It's time for you to shine, okay? You need to see in the mirror who you really are, the truth of who you are, and how abundant your life can be, all right? The past has had taken its toll on you, but now is the time to make changes. 22 is about building something, creating something, putting energy into something, and you have all these aces from the universe saying, we will help you. So this is a beautiful yes. All right, if something resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, pile 3, this is your choice. This is a green fluorite. It's got all these really, really cool cubes in there. All right, I shuffled for this card, so we will pull that at the end. Okay, let's start with some tarot. Take what flips out, and everyone's cards are flipping today. 2 of Fire, Convergence. So this is the 2 of Wands. All right. This card talks a lot about, first of all, it's Aries energy. Talks a lot about needing to make a plan, all right? Things unfolding. The Fool, Uranus energy. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Let's see. So we've got 2 major arcana. And then the 3 of Wands. This is more Aries energy. Birth of light. Okay. Look at this. This is amazing. This is very, very clear. All right, so let's talk about this one first. Capricorn energy, the Devil. So based on something that you have been stuck in, tied down by for a long time, it can be a bad situation, a workplace that's not conducive to what you're looking for. It can be around people who are oppressive. It can be about people whose ideas are very limiting. It can be about conditioning and of your mind by other people. It can be about being with people who are controlling. This is really heavy energy where we're focused on all the things that we aren't. We're focused on all the things that we can't have. We're focused on all the things that will never be. We're focused on a lot of comparison of what other people have or are experiencing, which makes us just feel worse. Okay, and I'm getting a left ear ring on that. So it's just really heavy energy. And what Spirit is saying is that now is the time for you with this Fool energy to cut the cords with this. Okay, so I'm hearing cutting cords, cutting cords, cutting cords. You can always ask Archangel Michael to help with that. But cutting the cords, this is a freeing energy. This is like, I completely see this for what it was. This is lies. This is things that I believed about myself where, I never believed in myself. I never saw my worth. I never trusted myself. I didn't trust the universe. I've been around people who have always made decisions for me or influenced me in a negative way. And this is a very freeing energy, an energy of, you know what, I'm grounded. I'm connected to the divine. I see my path forward. I'm not taking anything with that. I mean, looking so far away has the white rose of peace, red for being grounded, connected to the earth, as above, so below. This is Uranus energy. Uranus says this is not okay anymore. This is not going to cut it anymore. This has got to change. And this is freeing, really liberating energy, okay? And then what we have is, in great synchronicity, is we've got, this fire energy of the 2 of Fire, Convergence, and the 3 of Fire, Birth of Light. This is you making your plan after deciding to move forward on the Fool, cutting yourself away from this, cutting yourself out from this energy. This is, I'm going to make a plan. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm going to continue working on things. I'm going to see it. I'm going to intuit, I'm going to put, actions in place, and I'm only going to think about that thing that I want, and it's going to come to a convergence where it creates form. It comes into being. It is something that I manifest, okay? So this is beautiful energy of a growth, of a rebirth, of a transformation, of a change, of an emergence, okay? And then we have the birth of light, bringing it to light, seeing it come to fruition, stepping into that energy, stepping into what's really become real, all right? So what is it that you want to work on? What is it that you want to bring into your life? What is it that you need to do? And then this is seeing it happen. So this is unbelievable transformative energy. We've got a lot of Aries energy here, and that is always about doing something, taking action, because there's something in the energetic field around you that's going to help something become real, okay? It's going to manifest itself. So these are general reads, so insert whatever it is that you're trying to attain or ascertain, and watch that come to be. Look at the card that flips out as I say that. 36, creativity. Take a risk if you are to lead a creative life. Invite creativity into your life. Create something new for yourself. So while this can completely be about something in the arts, right? It can also just be about creating a new scenario for yourself. Creating a situation where you see yourself differently, you see the universe differently. You're going to create an opportunity for yourself. You're going to create new friendships. You're going to forge a new path forward with different kinds of people, right? You're going to be in harmony. You're going to feel freer. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel more in control of your life and the outcome. This is really beautiful energy. The other card that flipped out is possessions. Do you need to redefine what you value? What is the cost of your loss? What are some changes that are causing you to feel undervalued? All right, so this is that energy here of the devil. So maybe you were tied to possessions that you need to free yourself from. Maybe some of you are kind of cutting cords with all of that stuff. You're seeing things differently. You're going to go out and create and just see what flows into your life. All right, maybe you need to see yourself differently because you're not valuing who you are as a being. You're not valuing your creativity and what you can create on your own for yourself. Some of this energy is kind of independent, right? Where we start to trust ourselves and believe in ourselves enough to create a scenario in life where we are moving into that state of abundance. What is abundance? Of course, it's material possessions. We've got that here. But it's also being in a state of self-love, right? Understanding who we are, a connection with spirit, with the universe, just a sense of relief and peace, and a lot of the old trauma and drama starts to fall away because we don't engage in it, right? Some of you might be stepping away from social media a little bit because there's been a lot of negativity there. In certain parts of the country, there's been a lot of protests and a lot of anger and a lot of discord, and some of you are just going to try and disconnect with that a little bit because it's taking its effect on you, all right? So this is about you emerging and you stepping into your full potential. And then you have Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Exactly. Moving into a state of plenty, a feast, abundance, improvement in your world of possessions, where you live, how you live, how you can provide for yourself because you're believing in yourself and your ability to create. We have so many cards about leaving from this very negative energy, moving into new opportunities because you are freed from this, which is very limiting and very destructive energy. Creating a plan, right, based on all the creative energy you have within you. We all have the ability to be creative. Sometimes people hear the word creative and they think artistic, and that is certainly one aspect of it, but there's so much more to that, right? We are the creators. We come from creator. We're part of creator, and seeing these things change and bring a lot of improvement in our life, right? Choices and their consequences. When we make the choices that support this, we have a lot of what we call feast of plenty or improvement in possessions, right? And with that comes you seeing things very differently, because where there was limitation before, now there's opportunity. And then look what flips out, door to personal healing and happiness. I mean, that's the perfect card. I love when Spirit does that. That's amazing. And that's where you're going. You're opening that door to personal happiness. And then you have little luxuries, generates luxurious surroundings and experiences. So yes, look at the same message coming through again, over and over again for you, right? Big shifts and changes when we are able to step away from this energy. And I know that's hard because we get tied to that. I've been there myself. But once we get free from that, you'll look back and think, oh my gosh, finally. Patience. I'm a patient person who does not act rashly. I learn more about applying patience every day. So this is a great card to get. This planning takes patience, right? The culmination of this takes patience. Trusting your creativity and moving on, it takes patience. The door to happiness and healing with all this feast of plenty and positive consequences based on positive planning, and then seeing the benefits of your creativity coming through. All right, let's see what you have here. Group 3. Surrender worry. Okay, this makes a lot of sense when we have been in this Capricorn devil energy. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Yes, beautiful energy, very transformative energy, very positive movement, very positive momentum, and a lot of positive outcomes. So this is a yes. If something resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, Pal 4. This is your choice. This is Argonite. This is a beautiful stone for dealing with like emotional healing and that sort of thing. So you might want to use that if that applies. We shuffled for this. We'll see what that says at the end. All right, let's start with some tarot. They've been flying out of the deck just like that. 5 of water. Okay, so I just, this is how Spirit works. I just talked about how this is really great for emotional healing. You get the 5 of water. So this is that Scorpio energy of feeling like there's something missing. I'm not getting what I need. I haven't gotten what I need. There's something in my life that continues to move around me. There's something in my life that's always missing, all right? I'm always feeling like I'm being left out, being left behind, not getting what I need, not being supported, not being loved. And yet Spirit says we tend to focus on what we don't have, spilling, right? Instead of what's still here, the 2 cups. And the reason for that is because when things are stressful and traumatic, our energy goes there, right? Our heart goes there. But to change those circumstances, what we need to do is focus on what's still available to us and what's the potential, okay? Then we have the Sun energy, Leo energy, beautiful energy here about new beginnings, about abundance, about starting again, about healing, moving forward. And this is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy coming through about maybe this is making a commitment to yourself to step away from this energy so you can set yourself up for something new, something that can bring you emotional fulfillment, because this is definitely not being emotionally fulfilled, all right? So definitely with this image here, you can't help but be drawn to the people. So for some of you, this is about a relationship. Some of you had hoped that you would be in a permanent relationship that kind of ended. Some of you have been looking for this for a long time and it's been difficult for you to meet someone and be with someone. Some of you have some old pain and baggage that is unfortunately getting in the way of you creating a new opportunity, a new lifetime, a new relationship, something that's kind of someone you've contracted with in previous to incarnation, and if that needs to be healed. And that's why the Sun is here, so that that commitment can be made. And making a commitment to yourself, to love yourself, to forgive yourself for your part in it, whatever it may have been, or just to forgive someone else so that you can free yourself from that energy. But this frees you up, right, to really bask in the sun, meaning you receive all the blessings. You receive the ability to start again. You receive the ability to find that place of peace and happiness and harmony and deep love, all right? But you have to make a commitment to self so that you're ready for a commitment with someone else, all right? Yeah, and here we have the Two of Water, sacred cord. So this is Cancer energy coming through. This is about that sacred union, that relationship, all right? So this is definitely a relationship pile. If you're not interested in that, then I would suggest choose, maybe pile 1, 2, or 3. But this is something that is here for you, okay? Now, for some of you, before you can get to this point, you really have to fully commit yourself to healing, right? To seeing all the unknown and untapped potential. We've got these 2 cups here overflowing. We've got these 2 cups here moving into this beautiful relationship with someone. But this has to be cleared away first, okay? I mean, the sun is like, you're fully aware of your situation. You understand your steps forward. You understand everything's been illuminated, okay? It's the energy of a great sense of consciousness of self, okay? And then look at that. You have intuition, number 34. Look at areas in your life that need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answer. Listen to messages that come from your intuition and follow through. All right. And so we have water here, and then yet we have this form, this face, right? This is connecting with your emotions and your intuition so that you can make changes in your life that take form so that you can step into this beautiful energy of the sun and this sacred union. Angel spirits and guides. What else? Sky Dancer, surrender, number 48. Okay, so we see that the transformation here is evident because it's butterflies, right? So that's what you're transforming from, this heavy 5 of Cups energy of thinking and focusing and feeling all the past that wasn't, versus surrendering to what needs to be healed, right? And then opening up to spirit, open up your heart, be a little vulnerable, right? Be willing to take a chance, connect with your consciousness, your intuition, and you won't find yourself in those same kind of relationships and situations again. You'll find yourself in something that's really beautiful and lasting. All right, and look what's at the bottom, 47. Was that 48? Yep, 48. Okay, so synchronicity with numbers, 47, 48. Sky bridge, possibility for union. Yes. When you heal, you'll be able to cross over that sky bridge, right? And create this sacred union. So look at the cards, right? This is the sacred cord, the cord of your connection to that person that you agreed to be in relation with before you incarnated. Possibility for a union, crossing that sky bridge, connecting to your intuition, healing, moving into all this beautiful potential, but we have to surrender, and we have to surrender that kind of energy there. Beautiful. All right, angel spirits and guides. Woo. All right, this just flew across the desk. Door to personal healing and happiness. So a lot of healing, we talked about that, the commitment to yourself, and then opening yourself up for happiness. And that happiness isn't just based on someone else that came into your life, but that happiness is based on how you feel about self as well. All right, and the other card you have, oh my gosh, these 2 cards are at the bottom. Man holding a heart. This is masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a man, but masculine energy of someone waiting for you, right? Waiting in the wings. And here, carrying connection. So definitely connection, relationship, strong message from spirit, and a clear message on how to move forward so that you're ready for it, okay? You're ready for that person. So that's just energy. Self-confidence, strong belief, and a sense of worth. Yeah, that comes through loud and clear here, okay? And that's a really great card to get because the 5 of Cups is here. When we see the number 6, that always has to do with love and the heart. So, that strong belief and sense of self-worth, that has a lot to do with loving self. And then we carry a vibration and energy about us, a vibe about us, right? Where we just bring in the perfect mate. All right. And you have strength. I am a strong, independent person, Nothing can hold me down. My inner strength goes stronger every day. So there again, committing to yourself and your inner strength, right? And your intuition. All right, let's see what this one says. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Okay, so we talked about your good vibes bringing someone else forward, okay? So beautiful energy. This is a yes for you. If there's something that resonates or that you like, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste.